importance of being right. Ask, 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 ask. You. Film,
TV,
film,
TV,
film,
TV,
film.
TV.
Importance of being right. You. Ask, 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 ask. You. Film,
TV,
film,
TV,
film,
TV,
film.
TV.
Importance of being right. You. Ask, 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 ask. You. Film,
TV,
film,
TV,
film,
TV,
film.
TV.
importance of being right. Ask, 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 ask. You. Film,
TV,
film,
TV,
film,
TV,
film.
TV, Mom.
Importance of being right. You. Ask, 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 ask. You. Film,
TV,
film,
TV,
film,
TV,
film.
TV, Mom.
Importance of being right. You. Ask, 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 ask. You. Film,
TV,
film,
TV,
film,
TV,
film.
TV, Mom. Hello and welcome to Do the Right Thing Total Agony. I'm Danielle Ward and with me trying to do the right thing today. To my right, as you look at the screen, is that for me, Ben, or is that for the audience? It's Margaret Cable Smith, and below me it's Michael Legg, and in the in that corner,
Confusing, isn't it?
Ben. Anyway, it's Ben. And then on the script that Ben sent me, it says chat about how people are coping with the virus.
Well,
Wow.
everyone.
What good timing.
I have actually been.
Okay.
Danielle's coping.
You're
so
coping
well.
with it by getting it.
I've had it. I've actually done really well at having it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Brilliant. I'm getting a nosebleed every day, which no one's talking about.
Why would they
You
talk
don't
about
breathe
your
every
nosebleeds?
Really gross.
When, that does sound like you're coping very well if you're bleeding out of your face every day.
Yeah, out of the
That's
face,
absolutely
out of other
perfect.
holes. It's all fine. I'm used to it.
How
Every
many?
day.
How many holes are you bleeding out of every day?
I would.
Two.
The pause.
Oh, no. It's only this nostril. This one never bleeds. It's
Oh,
only
I thought you were. I thought it was a Daniela Westbrook thing, like you only had one nostril.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
I have such a great septum that only one bleeds.
Oh, mate, we've all said that about your septum.
You will show off about anything.
My God, that's a prize-winning septum.
We've had the vid in our house. Not been out for 3
The
weeks.
vids.
We've had the vids, yeah.
Oh.
Right.
So,
My wife's had it,
Has
but
she then? All right.
I somehow have escaped so far. So,
But
You don't
you
might,
really
coughing.
touch
you
it,
might have
right?
it. You might have it.
You might
Yeah,
have
Then
it.
again,
don't give up,
Yeah.
Ben.
Then again, Ben, it's you. You'll probably get it in months and months and months, way after you recorded
way after I
it.
should have had it.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Seems fair. Oh, somebody else is Dan Hawk is constant nostril bleeding. I see from the chat.
From the
It's a thing,
vids.
I did bleed. I had
Hey,
7
he's
nosebleeds.
getting
And I
pumped.
never had them.
Really?
But you have been climbing mountains as well, haven't you, on your exercise?
Me?
Yeah.
Have you been exercising, Ben?
Up very high. No, I'm just mean you get nosebleeds when you're up high. That's all.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I was on the first floor.
It's going to be
Yeah.
like this the whole
This is-
time.
There's this bug going round that makes you cough, and I have it. Sorry.
Let's make
Danielle's
Danielle
got
feel
an
better.
ulceration stuck in her throat. Yeah?
Let's make Danielle feel better by all coughing at the same time as she does.
Oh, okay. From now
Yeah.
on. Yeah, we'll just
And-
wait.
At,
Like
at
that.
8 p.m., go out to the street and cough for Danielle.
And bleed out of as many holes as you can.
Yeah. But only one face hole.
Only one.
Be respectful. Yeah.
Michael, are you
But,
all right?
do you know what? I'm fine. Going mad.
Really?
You know what? I don't miss performing or the cold, horrible noise of laughter from an audience.
Yeah,
But-
awful.
Oh, it's absolutely disgusting. But I do miss leaving the house and getting drunk and making enemies.
Oh, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
you can do that today. You can definitely do
Yeah,
that
well, I'm going to really try to make a big enemy today.
with Fat Ringer and Jaunty Allen.
Sure. And
What one?
Johnny Boy Dan.
They
Oh,
will
by
all
the way-
be your enemy.
By the way, Johnny Boy Dan, you're the biggest cunt on the planet. I've always said that.
Are these the sort of things I'd be editing out before broadcast?
Oh, God.
No, don't you
Behave.
dare.
Behave,
Dan.
everybody.
Don't you dare edit anything about my opinion of Donny Boy Dan. If I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times.
That is the
I
whole
hate
reason we set up this Twitch. Was
Yeah.
for
Oh,
my
look at this sarcastic cheers, Michael. Little prick. Oh, he spelled my name wrong, dickhead. He did that on purpose. This is what he always does, Donny Boy Dan.
It's also coughing.
Nice.
Hate it.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, who was
You
coughing?
must
I
be
forgot
missing.
to-
You must be missing people. You must be.
Who?
You.
Me? I'm
yeah.
I'm having it's really important to have a good routine. So I'm having a little meltdown every
Doesn't
day.
stand up now. Oh.
Oh.
But surely for you, this whole thing must feel like you're permanently at Catholic confession.
Yeah. My house is very small. Is that what you're saying? Yeah. And locked in a cupboard, made to feel bad. Danielle sounds like you're underwater now. Say something else.
Oh, is that not sounding good?
No, that was all right.
I touched the thing. I tried to cover up a cough with the thing, and now it's all.
See, the thing is, I thought 3 weeks ago I had it, but it only lasted a day, and I don't think you get 24-hour COVID-19. I think it was man COVID-19.
That sounds
I had all the symptoms, and nothing happened. Like, for instance, I didn't die, and I was like, "Well, that's typical of me. I had it, and I have no story."
It's really disappointing for all of us.
Yeah, really disappointing that I didn't die.
If you didn't have it, fingers crossed for the future.
Thank you for buying my final record, Donny Boy Dan, a man that I've only ever said good things about. Lovely fella, Donny Boy Dan.
Really,
I wish he was here right now.
really weird that I can smell my husband burning some dinner whilst we.
Oh, I'm glad there was a second part to that sentence.
Really, I can smell your husband, and that's weirder because you live in York.
That was the original line in Silence of the Lambs. I can smell your husband.
It's really weird. I can smell your husband.
Hashtag I can smell Danielle's husband. There you go. Now it's the thing. But that proves you're getting better. That proves you're getting better if you can smell.
That's true. Yeah.
Yes, you can smell.
The NHS should say that. It proves you're getting better if you can smell your husband.
Or Danielle's husband.
I've never lost my sense of smell. If anything, it's got
no, but I think it's become a superpower.
Yeah.
Yes, your husband's in Dundee.
Yeah.
No, but I think one of the thing about the vids is that no one gets all of the symptoms, basically, which is part of why it's confusing.
You're not allowed them all.
Trick.
Because there has to be enough to go round. So you can have a few of the symptoms, but you can't have them all. That's why not everyone dies. You can only have a few of the symptoms.
But one of them is death.
Don't let me talk about this anymore, please.
Save the coronavirus stuff, because every single problem we have is coronavirus related.
Okay.
So,
You said, to be fair, Ben, it says on your script, talk about the coronavirus.
Yeah,
it does.
Yeah.
And to be fair to us, we've stuck to your script very, very rigidly. So
it's done very well.
Well done for you for writing it, and well done us for learning it the way we have. We're the best.
What's the first problem, Ben?
This is Michael's problem to read.
It's not Michael's problem. He's only reading it out. Oh.
Okay, well, let's see.
Is it your problem? You'll
tell in a minute.
Sorry, Michael, did you just ask me what my problem is?
It's your fucking problem, that's all I'm saying.
My problem is
what are you fucking looking at? And if I'm better than you, you're in trouble.
Now, here we go. We've got a problem. Dear Agony Aunt, right? There's been a handful of COVID-19 cases, I don't know if you've heard of this, in my area. And there seems to be very little government effort to slow down the spread. I've been encouraging my kids to wash their hands frequently, but my 5-year-old daughter isn't doing it enough. I came up with the idea to throw out one of her dolls and tell her it died of the coronavirus. She's pretty upset, and my wife said it was a stupid thing to do. I just want to limit the chances of us all catching the disease. Am I the asshole for telling my daughter one of her dolls died in an effort to get her to wash her hands more often? How else could I have done this? And that's a supplementary question. What can I do about the doll? Can I bring it back to life? Or should I just get her a new one? Lots of love, Ben Walker. I mean, it says Ben Walker.
What's your problem?
Yeah. Well, seems like it is to me.
Well,
I mean, my 5-year-old has so many dolls, I would gladly adopt this problem, but as a way of getting rid of
didn't even
dolls.
notice. I think you definitely bring the doll back on Easter Sunday.
Oh,
Well, of course you
Definitely,
would.
because you're not going to church or anything, so you might as well
Sunday.
reenact that. Yeah.
Are
It's a
you?
bank holiday.
No,
Are
it
you-
doesn't come back on the bank holiday. That was to just give him a bit of time to recover.
Are you
If you have
sad when people you know, Margaret? Are you sad when people you know don't die on Good Friday?
Yes.
Little bit like,
Because it gives you a bit of hope. If they die on Good Friday,
You'd be like this.
you'd be like,
Let's be fine. Straight down to the bookies. We're gonna make it rain.
yeah.
How many people have come back to life having died on Good Friday?
I mean, it's so far. It's just the one. But I'm very hopeful that all of us will be Jesus.
Or only one of them go on about it. Maybe
only
loads
one.
of people who died just go, do you know what? It wasn't a big deal. And normally I have to spend the weekend with my crappy family, and it was great to have that taken away from it.
Yeah.
But that's not
Maybe-
the problem.
You're getting your kids
Maybe
to
cast it in a massive chocolate egg, and then that could be born out of that on Easter Sunday.
Yes. Yeah, that's pretty
Sure.
horrible.
Eastery, seasonal.
solve the COVID-y part of the question.
No, we haven't done that yet.
No.
I really enjoyed him saying, was there any other way to do that?
Yeah, I mean, was
Like
there
that.
any other way?
No.
No.
That's literally the only way to tell
And
you to
NHS
teach
have
your
told
child
us
to wash their
nothing.
fucking hands.
All the NHS have done are told us to stay at home and shut our mouths. And all I did was murder a doll.
That's all I did. That's not
Which I thought was going to work. Yeah. Well, I mean,
Like, you can't get kids to wash their hands. You can't. So you have to kill some.
yeah.
I would have
That's
chopped their hands off.
Oh, that. No, but then you've still
That's
got.
all. They've got to learn to wash their stumps.
And that's even more difficult without fingers.
Is it? Hang on. Is it worse to cut the doll's hand off or kill the doll?
No,
Like,
they were
it's
talking
just-
about cutting the kids' hands off. To
No,
teach
I got that, Margaret. I know what you were talking about. Trying to disfigure a child.
If
I'm
you,
only disfiguring a doll.
do you know, you're right. So you could say that COVID eats the doll's hands. So if the doll hadn't washed the hands, that's a
Right.
way of doing it, Michael. You're absolutely right.
You're right.
I'm a really good
Torturing
parent.
the doll. Torturing the doll makes a lot more sense.
I mean, like, wake up
Margaret,
the doll
Toy
right there.
Story's not real. It's not real, Margaret.
Thanks, username moron.
I'm looking for that person.
Yeah, they just said
Well,
yes,
shit-
Margaret. I don't
shit,
even know
it's
what
rude.
about.
There's too much going on here.
Yeah, there's too much going
It's
on.
too much
Are
going on.
you all washing your hands fastidiously? Even now?
No, no.
That's it. So we're fine, right? You can wash your hands.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah.
Really? You've got all that there?
Yeah.
Yes. Have you not got that there? You
Not
should
next
get
to the
that there.
computer. Do you do your hands after using the computer?
Yes. There's Margaret's 12% bottle of hand gel.
You know, in American films, when American men get out like moisturizer to wank off, and you go,
Sure.
In American films. Not
Yeah.
all of them.
Yeah.
It's a real
I've
trademark
literally
of
never
American
seen
cinema.
that doesn't happen. I've never
Taxi
In the
driver.
mall, 2001, Kramer versus Kramer.
Creamer
Yeah,
versus
the
cream.
black,
Toy
the
Story.
black stallion. That took a while. Yeah.
You know, in American films when they get out that stuff to wank off,
Not really, but go on.
because people in Britain don't do that. Culturally, I don't
To
understand
wank.
No, with moisturiser, she means.
it.
Oh, yeah. Which is weird. Well, I do, and that's why my penis looks
There
like a penis of a young child.
But your hand sanitizer, that's what it looks like anyway.
Ben, you'll edit this bit, won't you? Because that
Yeah.
would have made me seem really wrong.
Yeah, don't worry, no one will hear that, Michael.
Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate. And anyway, it won't come out for months because Ben's in charge. And probably by that time, it'll be really cool to have a child's
But
penis.
Michael, You know it's going out now, right?
My penis? I mean, I didn't think you could see it, but I knew it was there.
Then Alex says we're all dry whacking. We thought they were a pet, but they're really a fan.
Well, now,
how do you control your children, people with children, and your dog, people with dogs?
Oh,
I
well,
don't think the dog's washing his hands.
he's really bad. He licks his bum a lot, so that's an antiseptic, right?
Which
It
the
is
bum
an
or the
antiseptic.
licking?
I don't think dogs carry.
Alcohol's an antiseptic. Look, it's all antiseptic. We have genuinely, because we've all got it, we've just stopped doing any of that business. I wash my hands.
Yeah, I do feel like when you're in the house,
Someone's called CCC Cindy Lauper.
Hey!
While you're notes in the comments, I just want to say thank you to Girali 1973, who
yeah,
who's
no,
probably
he's right. He or she is right. Yeah. We don't usually get Ben
Yeah, we
chipping
don't
in.
Ben.
So Danielle,
No, any credit or a microphone. This has gone bad.
Yeah.
So Danielle, now you think you've all had it.
Yeah.
Do you think you're sort of superpowers?
Oh,
As in, like,
I'm gonna throw myself off a building tomorrow.
Oh no, Danielle, if you're going to die, can you please wait for Friday?
I am looking forward to getting my badge saying that I'm immune and then going and making ventilators in the war.
Oh, that is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't actually know if you are immune once you've had it. That's part of the problem, isn't it?
No, because you can pretend.
That's good. Yeah, very good. Very wise.
Pretend about it all. Yeah, I don't know. But my mother-in-law has suggested a badge system, a green badge with a yellow rim.
Why has she specifically gone with that colour scheme?
It's more complicated.
Okay.
It's really it's going well.
Margaret,
Yes.
are your kids washing their hands?
No, because we're indoors, as you know, that you might really treat yourself to having disgusting hands. No, I mean, no, I am joking. They do. They've been shouted at more about, unscrupulous hand washing than anything else in their lives, I would say.
My 5-year-old is the best hand washer in the house.
Really?
She's absolutely committed to it.
But both of my
it's because
kids
she's learning to count to 20 at the same time.
Right, okay.
At the moment in school.
What did you do to her doll?
Have you seen the wash your hands do wash your hands do
no.
Baby
Baby
shark.
yeah.
Nice.
Oh, that's nice.
Video, yeah.
But my
She's just
daughter
having a happy
has
birthday.
a massive rash all over her hands from the constant hand washing, which is horrible. But what she likes to sing is "Happy Birthday, Dear Hygiene." I've noticed.
When you've got it, Danielle, do you bother washing?
No, not anything.
Washing anything.
My hair
Just
stinks.
gonna roll around in it.
Really bad. My feeling.
Your husband smells. We know that.
He smells.
From other rooms.
From other rooms. It was the thing he was cooking smell, not him. I've got some like Dettol spray, the spray, the antivirus spray.
I'm imagining you just spraying it at people who try to come near you.
Right on the front door, on the knocker, and on the handle.
Do you?
And on the gate, I've been doing that just in case we spread it to someone. Yeah. So I've been outside of the house. I've been quite good, and I've taken the dog for a walk a couple of times since we've had it for ages. So I sort of feel that, like, apparently we're meant to be asymptomatic now. I've been opening gates with towels, a little rag. I've been opening gates with little rags.
Oh, that's a nice hobby for you.
That's nice. Any of you discovered the delights of Deliveroo? Now, obviously, Deliveroo has existed before this, but I never went near it.
No, me neither. I feel bad about it. You did what?
We had our first Deliveroo ever. My first Deliveroo. They've done it loads. My first Deliveroo a week ago last Saturday. It was Wagamama and it was stone cold.
Oh,
That's the
Oh,
problem.
Yeah.
well, I ordered 2 crates of Stella, and they were stone cold. It's really good. Really, really lovely.
That was your dinner. 2
Yeah.
crates.
Well, I was having a dinner party.
Yes, so you needed them to sit on.
Shall I go through the answers to this thing? Then we can move on to some of the
have we
listeners /
Did we
viewers
get it
questions.
right?
Well, I gave 1 point to you, Michael. Actually, I mean, I don't know why I'm
Thank
giving
you.
points, but because I remembered reading when I read through the answers, one which did talk about instead of killing the whole doll, why not concentrate on its hands and make the doll wash its hands, and so the child
Right,
learns. But
okay,
anyway, so point for that.
There you go.
But feel free to chip in because some of this is nonsense. This advice comes from the "Am I the Asshole" page on Reddit, where, in fact, I should say thank you. It was a do the right. It was a follower on Twitter who directed me to this, and thank you very much for that. I will. I'll tweet you back.
You
Yeah.
lucky person.
Yeah, watch out for my tweets.
Watch out for a tweet from the producer.
Anyway, so anyone can chuck in their advice and feedback. And here's a sample of the replies. But suffice to say, the consensus was that this guy was an asshole. So Pasta Monster said, it's stupid to have done this. Instead, maybe buy her a scented hand sanitizer or go on a special outing to get fancy soap. Never lie to your kids. Bending the truth is okay, but not lying.
What about
To
Father
which-
Christmas?
Well, quite. To which, well, there were quite a lot of people responded to point out. I mean, I hope there aren't any young kids watching. Point out about
Yeah,
never lying to your
true.
kids. I planned the Father Christmas and Jesus cards, Margaret. And
Yeah.
a guy called Jonesy0412 said, sure, there are some fun magical lies parents tell, but this lie was for safety. Maybe it was harsh, but definitely could have been toned down, but the intentions were in the right place. So, an advocate. And then there was this whole side argument about hand sanitizer, saying, no, do not use the scented hand sanitizer. They can have sugars, oils, etc. that actually promote bacterial growth. And
What?
this is back in the days when we were talking about bacteria. Yeah. And then somebody chipped in to say hand sanitizers sold out everywhere. And here we go. Someone said, a cozy play banked participant suggested that if the original poster had had his time again, he could maybe buy 2 scented hand soaps that the daughter can pick out and let her choose which one to use. Giving young children a choice helps them feel like they have some say in a situation, so there is less struggle, and it accomplishes the parent's goal. In this case, either way, she will wash her hands. And the other piece of good advice was a doubling down from someone calling himself Jurassic J, who said, I think his only reasonable next step is for him to convince his wife to start coughing, then claim the doll infected her. Maybe the mum can then fake her own death for a few weeks. Actually, Margaret, point here. Point for Margaret, I think, because Margaret wanted someone to die. And make sure the girl really gets the message.
Our Lord.
Yeah.
Who's,
Offering children 2 sets of hand soap that's not good. That's not good.
It's not.
no.
It was not bad, but I can't see it making much of a difference to.
I mean, can we just the elephant in the room? Not our room, Margaret's room. Did anyone see?
He's got
pipes?
now.
Did anyone
Gone
see
now.
pipes? Pipes, Mum. Pipes.
No, don't say that. Even though that was actually my own husband, I'm still scared.
Well, he's pipes. So.
He is fine.
Oh,
Shit.
Oh, pipes.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Dave.
Pipes. Oh, did anyone smell that? Fucking hell, your pipes are rotten.
Your pipes.
That's for Homan.
Right. Right.
Okay, so I've got some audience problems.
Yes,
Oh,
it's
right.
breathing problems.
Mac tweeted to say, I'm coping well with the lockdown, except I live on my own. Video calls let me see people, but I'm missing actual human contact.
Yes.
What advice do the panel have?
I would.
Amazon,
Sorry.
Amazon, fake
Ignore
vagina.
Fake vagina.
Oh,
Ah,
fake vagina.
Vagina, or if you can't do that, a
A real
melon.
one.
A melon with some. Now we can't get hand sanitizer, but you could probably get some sort of jelly to put in it.
I
moisturizer, Danielle.
think
Moisturiser.
this is a different problem that you're answering.
I mean, you can get like, you can still like phone and get a home delivery. Like, Like Deliveroo or an Amazon, and then when they come round, just talk to them and talk to
You
them and talk
think,
to them.
right? No, but they need the actual physical touch.
Yeah,
Apparently,
so
you do
a
need
melon.
6. No, do you know that melon isn't human? You do know that.
Hi,
A
Dave.
melon
Hi,
is.
Dave.
Where's
Dave,
Dave?
hang on, melon isn't human.
Yes, I
What?
stand by it. I stand by it.
I don't think anyone needed that pointed out that melon isn't
I
human.
think Danielle did.
No.
Because I keep saying it's
Danielle,
human
a melon isn't human.
Hi, Dave.
But
touch.
Dave, do you know that literally looked like he brought both of you drinks because you both drank the same. I thought that was so nice of him. Really nice. Brought me nothing.
Right.
I'm quite enjoying human contact over 2 meters. I'm quite enjoying conversations stood apart.
But Ben, that's because you went to public school.
Yeah.
The rest of us need like actual humanity.
Well, you go around touching people, do you, Margaret?
Oh yes, I do. They don't like it. They don't like it.
I'm
But I do
missing
it.
solitude. I miss not being alone. I'm
Yeah.
finding this lockdown very difficult because people are fucking around me all the time.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Hi,
Dave.
Dave.
Hi, Dave.
It's really not as self-isolating wherever you go as it's fucking claims. So I think a bit more.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, when you go out of the house and you think, well, I'll have my hour a day of exercise or whatever everyone's wagging on about. Every cunt is there.
Yeah, they're all there.
And no one is keeping distant. No one.
I am. Well, stop going out.
Well, but
You're not helping.
Hey, Michael, how you
No,
joking?
you go out at 7 in the morning.
You get your 2-meter penis out and you just flop it out and make sure no one comes near it.
Thank you.
This isn't
Thank
helping.
you, Danielle. Thank you.
This
That's
isn't
true.
helping our complainant.
I'm not 2 meters tall, but my dick
Oh.
absolutely is.
I am.
Okay.
So
So-
Kai
so
Page,
if
can I
you
just
didn't
say,
mind-
the last person that I hugged, who wasn't in my immediate family, is Kai Page, who's just written, "No, people don't like it." And I know this because when I did hug her, this was before lockdown, but I hugged her and she went in my ear. When I hugged her.
Yeah, because she had it.
People.
Maybe not COVID, but she had it. Whatever it is,
She's got it.
It's a drama school thing, Margaret. You're drama school. That's where you like touching people.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a drama school. The man who.
But to be fair, the man or woman who has written in is saying they miss actual physical contact.
They don't say physical, they just say human contact.
They
So,
say
What you
Well,
do?
human contact.
go and be shouted at by Michael and his penis.
Stuff a jumper with pillows. Stuff the arms with socks. Wrap it round you. Put a podcast on.
Right. Here's the thing. I used to have a flatmate, and don't do the gag of, oh, it was a flatmate. It was a flatmate. It wasn't me. I had nothing to do with it. And he used to roll up his pillow and fuck it. So there we go.
Which bit?
He'd get the pillow, lie flat, roll it up. So
That's a very flat pillow.
And right, it seems like the most awkward thing in the world.
He's got bad pillow.
Yeah,
and then
anime
he'd
body
fuck the pillow.
pillows. Daniel Marshall saying, get one of those massive anime body pillows. I don't know. I feel like this is a bit more perverted than it needs to be. I don't think he's actually talking about actual sex.
I think username morons made a very good point here. Yeah, very good. Do you know, I hadn't thought of that, and actually, that's food for thought, username moron. So thank you very much for that. Do thank you for that.
Genuinely, if you're really missing people, kidnap a delivery driver.
Yes, yes.
I mean,
a key worker. Kidnap a key worker. That's my motto.
Please don't kidnap anyone. Just play my role.
The knife?
Oh no, everyone's frozen.
Oh, I'm just sitting very still. Mac, I hope we helped you. I'm going to move on to regulars question now. For some reason, I've truncated everyone's names to keep that anonymity, even though they tweeted us. Anyway, regular asks, how do you spin out an internet romance for possibly 6 months before meeting someone in real life? I assume my real-world relationships don't usually last more than 6 months.
Oh, hang on. Are they saying they just met someone?
I think so.
I think so.
Basically met them, and they're going to have to wait that long. Fuck! I never thought.
I think
of that.
so. Yeah. I think what you do is you have video conference things, and you gradually show different bits of your body, like you know.
But this week the ankles.
Like naked attraction.
Yes. Yeah. Like yes, exactly. Like naked attraction, but really slow.
Oh gosh, what's
Day
Daniel
8.
That's
doing?
got to work.
Day 8's the anus.
There we go. Day 8.
Hang on.
Day 8's the anus.
Guys, before we just
on
let
the
me throw
8th
in.
day. Yeah.
Can I just throw in, just if we're going to go through a list of body parts, Lisa DM'd to say, hi, I have a problem. Usually I do yoga nidra between 8:30 and 9. If I watch Do the Right Thing on Twitch this evening, will it help me get to sleep instead? Could the team do a quick relaxation, talking around parts of the body? Cheers. So, Lisa, this is for you as well, but do continue to talk about anuses.
Go on, Michael, get out your anus.
You know,
it's not day 8, Margaret.
Yeah,
sorry.
But you know what relationship?
Do it on
wouldn't
Good
like
Friday.
The chi of the anus. Is that crossing the two over there?
It's weird because I've never seen my own anus.
No, I haven't.
Maybe I'd love myself more.
I don't think I want to.
It's not weird though, is it? It's not weird that you haven't seen your own anus. It's weird that you have.
Important.
Hang on. If you really tried, I bet you could.
Okay.
Yeah, you've got a phone.
You can definitely hear him.
I'm wearing a jumpsuit, so
okay.
it's difficult. Otherwise,
I don't want to see my anus because in my head it's amazing.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want that to be spoiled. And I mean Danielle's anus. I don't mean mine. That's definitely spoiled.
I've seen Danielle.
Dude, the shite thing.
I don't know what the question was.
Tim Emily does say, does Margaret not own a mirror? Or 2 mirrors?
Yes, I know.
Only 2
No, you're
mirrors
right.
you could.
2 mirrors. Yes, I see. No, my point is that I haven't thought it was important until Michael decided it was a day 8 treat.
But Margaret, you've done when you're a schoolgirl, you get told a lot to look at your own vagina with a mirror.
Yeah.
You never look at your bum hole.
What, never gone that extra few degrees?
I was going to say that extra yard. Then I was thinking, how big's your perineum?
It's not that far. It's not that far.
We clearly went to very different schools. If you were told you should look at your vagina, I was constantly told by the teachers you should look at their penis.
You were. I thought you were taught to look under cars.
Yeah, wasn't it the
Mirrors.
car?
Yeah, exactly. See any anus?
For my teacher's penis. Oh, there it is. I see it.
It was blown off.
Yeah. Well.
None of this is helping regular who says, how do I spin out an internet romance for 6 months before meeting someone?
Well, she's not going to meet anybody else.
Which you might.
And that's it. No, you're doomed.
If you can't make it last 6 months where she's literally not allowed that out the house, you are not a good partner.
This is not going to help at all, but
welcome to the show.
Right. What if you met someone, right, before COVID-19 and you got, met online, we'll meet up next week and then lockdown. Yeah. They go, we'll meet when this is over. But you kept talking, on Skype or whatever. And then the person who you're hoping to meet gets it, and then you watch them die.
On Good Friday. Yeah.
So you've had this.
Yeah, that really isn't helpful. That isn't helpful. You're right.
So that's good. We've got the
It's
unhelpful one over
horrible.
with. We've got the
Absolutely
unhelpful one over with.
horrible.
And now the helpful ones. Go, Margaret.
Well, I don't think it'll be 6 months. I hope.
No.
Anyway, so I would go and get closer and closer. No, that's wrong, isn't it? Go and stand so that you can see them on a hill in the distance.
Jump in, mate. Like if she has, or he, or whoever has a better house than you, go and live with them.
Well, I did hear about this lesbian couple who were on their third date when the lockdown was announced and just decided, all right then, let's do it. I mean, I haven't caught up with them since, but
I'm sorry.
It's amazing.
By the third date, if you've not moved in with someone, there's something wrong. That is totally normal.
As is seeing someone's anus.
If you have not moved in by date 3 and there's a global pandemic,
you're sick.
Weird. You're creepy.
Absolutely odd.
I think there is something in the revealing parts of the body over to make it last 6 months, but actually start with like somehow block off parts of your face. So start with one eye, move to another eye for another week, move around. 6 months is a long time.
Start with the vag.
23 weeks.
Start with the vag and fill up.
Yeah. So start with flaps, and if they're not in on the flap, they're not going to be in.
There's no way. Yeah. That's a very good point.
Actually, get to eyes, and they go, "Oh, you got beautiful eyes." I wasn't sure about the flaps, but now.
So you think they haven't seen each other at all?
Probably. I mean, yeah.
Already.
They both have put fake photos up, right? He'll have got a photo of some veteran from the US Army, and she'll have put a photo of some Korean pop singer.
Danielle, how's your lockdown going? Are you all right?
I had a 2-hour chat with Joe Gilgan on Friday, and it was really fun.
Who's Joe
With
Gilgan?
I heard Joe Dildo.
Any of these people?
I mean, we all had a 2-hour chat with Joe Dildo.
Oh my God, best euphemism ever. But also, I have to say, 2 hours. 2 hours is too long.
2 hours isn't fun for anybody.
No.
You just got numb by then.
Especially not for Joe. You've got numb.
That's Joe Dildo.
I'm not sure if it helped regular, but shall we do one more?
Do one more.
Sure.
It's from a friend of the show, as I'm sure everyone is, Chesterfield Zoidberg, who has tweeted to ask.
I was actually best man at his wedding.
Were you?
No, I don't know who it is.
I think he supplied. I think he supplied a joke at one point, Chesterfield Zoidberg, or an idea. Anyway.
You think he's?
I think he did a joke. I think he sent us a sort of an intro joke at one point. I remember his name from the credits.
Yeah. I've seen him around on Twitter. Maybe it's not him.
No, there's probably two Chesterfield Zoidberg.
Probably some other Zoidberg. Yeah.
I'm constantly catfished as well, so I can't trust anything.
Well, their problem is the guy in the flat under me is. See, I think this is a problem that can be dealt with in real life and also during coronavirus. The guy in the flat under me is quite the drug enthusiast, and occasionally the pong of herb gets in my kitchen. How can I get rid of this without doing a 12-year stretch?
Bring Danielle's husband round. You won't smell that.
Hi, Dave.
Danielle's smelly husband.
Hi,
He burnt some fish fingers.
Oh.
I bet he did. Hence the 2-hour conversation with Joe Dildo. What? Horrible.
If he's burning free weed and you're getting them, open the windows, mate, and lie down.
No.
Yeah, but not everyone likes the weed, you know.
No, I don't. It really stresses me out.
Yeah. Well,
so let's assume
call
you
the
can't
police.
Call the police.
but do it with that amount of commitment. Call police.
And also say, I think he's got a friend round. Do that. I think they're having a party. There's 3 of them. He doesn't normally live there.
I hope that, Margaret, is how you speak to the police.
Hello. Are you the
Is this the
police?
police?
Oh,
No, but are you?
I once went. I bought a washing machine. And this was quite early on in my relationship with Dan, and he was there. And afterwards, he was like, "What's wrong with you? Why did you act like they were doing you a massive favour?" So I spent the whole time going, "Am I allowed? Am I allowed a washing machine?" He still does it to me now.
I won't look at it.
He still says it now. He's still like, "Oh, you had you buying a washing machine voice."
Yeah.
So yeah, that is.
Would there be any steps 2 before phoning the police, Margaret, or you just go
No, just
straight into the deep end?
phone the police, but in a really pathetic way.
People are phoning the police because people are having barbecues. So this is going to be like, the police can be like, "Oh, wow, a real crime."
Yeah.
It's
And
actually
even
less
then-
of a crime.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would use Febreze. Is that helpful on the kitchen?
No, Margaret genuinely means that. You know, on a day on her own, she puts on a bit of Bob Marley, sits back, and just sprays the breeze in her face.
I'm really trying, you guys.
No woman, lots of crime.
Some women, some cry. That's my
One
motto.
woman, tons of crime.
That's the name of my Edinburgh show.
Oh no. Maybe your second one.
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna beat. Sorry, viewers. We've already discussed the title for Margaret's Edinburgh show, which is, of course, Margaret.
And a glass of prosecco for the cunts.
It's a perfect title for Margaret's Edinburgh show. Thank you, Margaret. Thank you very much,
I
Margaret.
feel sick.
People as much as the rest of you. I hate them. I've also seen the film The Low Covers, and phoning the police for nothing is a bad thing to do. We're not we're
Yeah.
Britain. We're Britain. We don't do that. Don't phone the police because someone's smoking weed or has a trafficked load of women in their base. Don't
No.
Well, hang on. What puts you off a buzz? Like, well, I suppose the police. But I mean, what puts you off about if you were like,
what you want to put them off
so
smoking?
like, what can you
Set
like
fire to
constantly, constantly playing like watching Morse really loudly?
That could
Something like
work.
that. Yeah.
Playing White a Shade of Pale on loop
Yeah.
through speakers
Although-
on the floor.
Although you will
What's the opposite of reggae?
Morrissey.
I mean, no, but I think you might be right. Inspector Morse
Yeah.
might be.
Inspector Morrissey.
That's the theme tune.
Lest we forget.
Do you know what? I hope Stute Lee is answering the question, what's the opposite of reggae? Because he's gone ragu.
Ragu.
I hope that is. Because that's a brilliant answer.
No,
Yeah.
I think he is. I think he is.
No, I
think
know.
he's very good.
I realise that. Yes.
If it is Stu Lee, do come on the show.
Well, that's the end of the show. You know what, guys? Good show. Good. bloody show.
Shall we wrap up? Thank you very much.
And
Well,
yeah,
did we answer that question? Yeah, just be really annoying. Just be annoying. Yeah.
they're
put on
worried about
something
being
really-
arrested.
You can't be arrested for being a bit annoying.
Oh, you can now,
You
Michael.
can now. You
Can.
can now.
But not if you're being annoying at home.
Yeah, in the confines
Oh.
of your own.
I mean, Margaret, surely
Yes.
your upstairs neighbours have got their own back on you by leaving baths running and things like that.
Yeah,
Haven't they?
and growing a tree that's growing into our flat.
Fucking hell,
What,
how?
the upstairs neighbour?
Yes,
No,
it's
living
really
room.
weird. I'll show you a photo. It's really weird.
It grows
I'll
through the
tweet that.
roof.
Yeah, it's an outdoor cupboard that somehow. Yeah,
Fucking Christ.
yeah, it's ridiculous.
Set fire to your house, Margaret. That'll teach you.
Yeah,
fire to the house.
it's just the time to do that, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's absolutely.
The fire brigade are looking for to do.
Yeah, they are bored.
Danielle's
They've
cough is
got no
catching.
ventilators. Yeah, I think I've caught Danielle's cough through the screen.
Through the
Yeah.
5G.
Horrible.
Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Let us-
Yeah, and thank you. We weren't reading all of your things all the time because we were sort of trying
Yes,
to
we were just
have a
trying to-
This
conversation.
is all a bit new to us, and we have no idea how
yeah.
it's come across. So let
But
us know
thank you. I'm going to
you know,
read everything now.
if you want us to do it again. Let us know.
Might
I'd be
do
doing
another
it.
one.
We do. We're lonely.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not. I hate the fact that I'm having to do this, but I just want to be by myself.
Oh, it's a lovely end of the show message from Tanya.
Bye.
I just want to be by myself. I just want to be by myself.